Assalamu alaikum, class 7. How are you, students? Fine, alhamdulillah. I hope you all are doing great in your studies too. Good. Okay, let's recall our previous lesson. What was the topic of previous lesson? Speed. Yes. And in the previous lesson, we learned how to calculate a speed of any object. Okay? This object may be a train, car, bullet, anything. So we find out the speed of any object by using the formula. What was the formula of speed? Distance traveled over time taken. Yesterday we solved some word problems related to speed, and today we will also solve some other word problems involving speed. Okay? So, see the first problem. A high-speed train travels I am writing the problem here. A high-speed train travels at a speed of 200 km per hour. A high-speed train travels at a speed of 200 km per hour. If the train sets off to the station A at 12:24, okay, and reach station B at which time? 14:12. Find the distance between these two stations. Find the distance between these two stations. Okay? This is the problem. A high-speed train travels at a speed of 200 km per hour. If the train sets off to station A at 12:24 and reach station B at 14:12, find the distance between two stations. Okay, let's highlight what is given in the statement. A high-speed train travels at the speed of. So speed is given. What is speed? 200 km per hour. Okay. Next, if the train sets off to station A, it means if the train starts its journey at station A and the time is 12:24. Time at station A. Time at station A. What is the time? 12:24. And reach at station B. And the other time is 14:12. Time at station B is 14:12. Find the distance between two stations. We want to find out the distance between two stations. Okay? So, We know the formula. Speed is equal to distance over time taken. Okay? We have speed, we have time, so we'll easily find out the distance. Okay? But we have two times. First of all, we'll find out the time which is taken by the train to complete its journey. Okay? So how will we calculate the time? We have 14 hours and 12 minutes, and the time B is 12 hours and 24 minutes. Yes, we want to find out the difference. How will we find out it? G student, look at the board carefully. These are hours and these are minutes. 14 hours and 12 minutes. Here we have 12 hours and 24 minutes. Okay. Subtract minutes from minutes and hours from hours. We have 12. 12 hours minus 24 hours. Is it possible? No. Just like subtraction, we borrow. Similarly, we borrow here from this 14 to here. And this is hour. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So add 16 this 12, because we borrow 1 hour and we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So we add 60 in this 12. What is 12 plus 60? G. 12 plus 60 is 72. So we'll write here 12 plus 60, which is equal to 72. Now we subtract 72 minus 24. Okay? G. Subtract करें. 12 minus 4 is 8 and 6 minus 2 is 4. And here we have 13 left. So 13 minus 12 is 1. So 1 hour and 48 minutes are taken by the train to complete its journey. Okay? Now we have time which is 1 hour and 48 minutes. Okay? And we want to time in hours or in minutes. So we'll convert these hours into minutes. Minutes into hours. This is 1 hour and plus 48 minutes. What should I do to convert these minutes into hours? Good. I'll divide by 60. So it will become 1 plus 48 over 60. 61 times 60 plus 48 is equal to 108 over 60. Now this is in hours. Okay? So now we have time which is 108 over 60 hours and speed which is equal to 200 km per hour. I am going to raise the board. Now I have speed and time which is equal to 108 over 60 hours. Okay? Now what we want to find out? We want to find out the distance. Write the formula of speed, which is this. So if I want to find out the distance, multiply this time taken with speed. So the formula for distance will become speed multiply time. Okay, put the values here. What is speed? 200 kilometer per hour. Multiply. What is time? 108 over 60 hours. Okay. I just put the value of speed and time in the given formula. Now cut this R into R's. Multiply 200 with 108 and divide it by 60. G. Multiply and divide and then tell me the answer. After multiplying and dividing, we will get the distance, which is equal to 360 kilometer. Okay? Now again read the question. A high-speed train travels at a speed of 200 km per hour. If the train sets off to station A at 12:24 and reach station B at 14:12, find the distance between two stations. Speed is given. First of all, we will calculate the time by subtracting these two times and converting them into hours. And we want to find out the distance. So, modify this formula for distance and put the values. After multiplication and division, you will get the answer, which is equal to 360 km. If I ask you to find out this distance in meters, then what will you do? Simply you will multiply with 1000 and you will get your distance in meters. Okay? So this was your first problem. Is it clear, students? Okay. Now see the second problem. Second problem is a bullet train travels at a speed of kilometer per hour. Okay? Next is in August 2001, Singapore's national record for the men's 100 meter sprint was 10.37 seconds. Okay? How many times is a bullet train as fast as the fastest Singaporean sprinter? Listen to the question again. A bullet train travels at a speed of 365 km per hour. In August 2001, Singapore's national record for the men's 100 meter sprint was set at 10.37 seconds. Okay? How many times is a bullet train as fast as the fastest Singaporean sprinter? Speed of bullet train was given, but the speed of Singaporean sprinter was missing. So first of all, we will find out the speed of this Singaporean sprinter. So right here, Singaporean sprinter. What is given? What is 100 meter? This is the distance And what is this 10.37 seconds? This is time. Okay. So what should I do? To find out the speed, I'll apply the formula, which is equal to distance, which is 100 meter, over time, which is 10.37 seconds. Now this speed is given in kilometer per hour and this will be in meter per second. So convert the units to make the units equal. Meter into kilometer. What will you do? You will divide it by 1000 and to convert 10.37 seconds into hours, what will you do? You will simply divide by 3600. Now this is also in hours. Tell me what is 100 over 1000? This is equal to 1 over 10, which is equal to 0.1 kilometer. What is 10.37 over 37 over 3600? 0.00288. This is in now hours. Okay. Now divide these two to find out the speed of that Singaporean sprinter. Divide 0.1 by 0.00288. When will you divide it? You will get 34.72 kilometer. 34.72 kilometer per hour. This is the speed of Singaporean sprinter. Okay. In the question, they asked us to compare the speed of train and speed of Singaporean sprinter. Okay. But the speed was not given of Singaporean sprinter. So what will be our first step? First step will be to find out the speed of that Singaporean sprinter. Now we have the speed of train and speed of Singaporean sprinter. So let's see. I am going to raise this board. G. Now speed of train is equal to 365 kilometers per hour and speed of sprinter, I am writing this sprinter, is equal to 34.72 kilometer per hour. And we already read about this, that if we want to compare two quantities or two things of the same kind, the units should be same. So that's why I convert the units of Singaporean sprinter into kilometer per hour. Okay. Now listen the statement again. How many times is a bullet train as fast as the fastest Singaporean sprinter? बुलेट ट्रेन जो है वो सिंगापुरियन स्प्रिंटर से कितनी फास्ट है? So simply divide the both speeds and you will get your answer that how much faster is it. Divide these two and you will get that how many times is a bullet train as fast as the Singaporean sprinter. After division you will get 10.51 something. Okay. I am not writing here any unit. Can you tell me why? because the units are cancelled out. We know that in ratio or in comparison of two quantities of same kind, we don't write any unit. Is it okay? So students, now your assignment is to do complete exercise 9D in your NEET copies. Okay, this is your assignment. Thank you students. Allah Hafiz. Take care. And if you find any difficulty while doing your work, while completing your exercise, you can ask me. I am here to help you. Thank you.